the man of the match this afternoon, Lebone Siema. From the heart of defense, you found yourself on the score sheet as well. Let's start Kabuaga game. How do you see it, particularly from where you were positioned today?
I think Kinte so the game to battle win. So we play more, and then we got the goals and then we won.
How important was it to be patient today, because Chippa seemed to give you very little, particularly in the first half?
I think we try and be patient, we try and rotate the ball, and then try to go sighting and then get the crosses and play and then we get a goal.
You've got a couple of new faces in the team, particularly Gampani Lungu. His experience that he's added, what do you make of it?
I think Kofi played and then Lena Lungu Utamoko Timaruna and then today Totiko. So I just
as the player, the last couple of days since the game, Amazulu coach seemed a lot to be unhappy about what he was seeing. So as the player, what have you guys been saying to each other leading up to game here today?
I think we try and carry on, whether we play badly or good, we try and carry on and keep the same thing.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
It is Lebone Siema, particularly pleased with what he's seen from his players today. Not only Gampani Lungu, who finds his first goal for Orlando Pirates in the league, but also what he's seen from the rest of the team as they get back to winning ways. Alongside me, Coach Abdeslam Ouaddou. Coach, thank you very much for your time. You said you wanted a response. What did you make of that performance today?
No, like I told you, I think my boys give me a great response today. When a father or big brother is shouting in the dressing room, who else knows better than me my players and the psychology of my players? So people talk too much to say the coach, he cannot talk like that in the media. I'm expecting an answer, and sometimes you need to be a little bit hard with your boys to have this kind of performance. We had a difficult first half. We knew that it will be difficult, but to be honest, we were not panicking, because at the halftime we just spoke calmly, and we make some tactical adjustment, especially our front line, in order to be between the lines and the intervals. And we were so calm, and they give me a very good answer today. Now the question mark is, are we going to be consistent in the future? It's my hope.
You did predict that Mukobodi and Danson were going to give you an assured performance today. That's precisely what you got from that particular duo.
Sorry, I didn't.
Danson and Mukobodi, you predicted that they were going to be assured today. That's pretty much what you saw.
Yeah, I'm a coach that really want to have the ball, and we wanted today, regarding the profile of the opponent, we knew that they will have maybe mid-block, compact block, and we need some players to find the players between the lines, and I wanted to play with 2 8s, and I think they were great. They were great. 2 profiles, 2 youngs. Pirate has a great future. Now again the question mark: are they going to repeat this quality that they showed today? We'll see in the future. But overall, credit has to be given to the boys. A fantastic answer from the keeper to the striker, involving the impact players. They give us a very good answer today. I'm happy.
As you leave, Coach, you head back to Johannesburg. 4 points from a possible 6 on your visit to Durban. What do you take out of this exercise the last couple of days that, as a team, you've been in Durban, going into what remains of the season?
For sure, I will take in consideration the second half of Amazulu, for sure, because it was really interesting. And the second half was only the confirmation of what we have seen today. So, and last thing, I just like to thank the people from Durban here, the fans. We all the time been supported very well, fantastic fans. And to thank the groundskeeper, because in that pitch, maybe three games on that pitch, and we saw a fantastic pitch, very professional, and I'd like to give them credit.
All the best for the MTN8 in the weekend.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Coach Abdeslam Ouaddou, Orlando Pirates, 3 matches played, back top of the standings, courtesy of a 3-0 victory against Chippa United. And that means Chippa United have been beaten for the first time this season. Alongside me, Coach Brendan Truter. Coach, thank you very much for your time. 3-0 the scoreline. After an hour, it seemed as if you were more than comfortable in containing Orlando Pirates. What happened thereafter?
Firstly, congratulations to Orlando Pirates. Well done for the boys. It was a good effort from them as well. And then, of course, I felt at 60 minutes we were still in the game, still 0-0. First half we had our chances, they had their chances as well. But of even coming into the 60-minute mark. But yeah, it's an ongoing process. Second half we need to rectify. At least for 50 minutes we managed to contain and not concede. But yeah, I think that's the only chance. The head in the box. Then a mistake from a boy, unlike him, and then from a set play. But it's individual mistakes, things we can work on, things we can rectify. But it's a Chippa team that has so much more to offer. The boys as well. Just going forward, a bit of confidence more. We're getting there nicely, so it's about the progression today. But yeah, congratulations to Orlando Pirates.
I want to take you back to that first half, because it seemed as if you were doing more than enough to occupy their defenders. How much more care do you feel needs to be taken then in providing what a lot of people will assume is the final product that is missing?
Yeah, but also it's down to individual players that make certain decisions on the ball. People talk about freedom on the ball. I give you an option A, B, and C to play. Ultimately, that's your freedom to play that pass. So what I'm saying is, in that moment, the individual player needs to make the correct decisions. We have running patterns, playing patterns, phases of play that we have to, principles that we have to follow as well. While you on the ball have to make that decision. I think we could have exploited some space a bit better. But yeah, decision making here and there on the ball maybe let us down in a few phases of the game.
Unlucky for today. All the best for your next game, Coach.
No, thank you so much.
So when we go look at the Betway Premiership 2026-2027 log standings, after 3 games so far, it is Orlando Pirates who are on top of the table. They've got the equal amount of points, 7, as Kaizer Chiefs and Amazulu. You also do have Chippa United, Newbies, Milford FC, Stellenbosch also getting themselves 4 points on that first page, and Mamelodi Sundowns, having played 2 games, have 4 points, and of course Rise and Shine finish out that top 8, and that's how it stands so far. While we spoke about Orlando Pirates playing out at Kings Park Stadium at midweek, it was unfortunate they had to share the spoils with an Amazulu side, but it was a wonderful second half performance that really made sure that Orlando Pirates leave with those 3 points. And Jimmy and Stiga, I must say, when we look at that second half performance, absolute class. And it started with Tito. A lot of people on social media saying, we're seeing those glimpses of the Tito we saw last season right now at the start of the season.
Yeah, now look, I think at this stage, after Tito misses this one, everyone's thinking, is this going to be one of those days where there's going to be so many missed chances? But one really needs to credit just how composed he was inside the box, that is Tito. The only unfortunate thing is that he comes onto his weaker foot. So now the ball doesn't have enough power of what he needs to generate in order to be able to get a good shot. But I think the effort was there, the idea was there, but just, accelerate.
But then again, I think that also allowed for the floodgates to really open, because immediately after that, you had the 60th, you had the 64th minute, and it was Orlando Pirates now getting those goals, and Lungu made sure to start it out.
Yeah, clearly there was an instruction at halftime. The coach probably really stated the fact that we need to get numbers in the box, we need to be more attack-minded, and you could see that even with Tito miss, there was at least 4 white jerseys there in the box, so then the intentions was clear, and just on the hour mark, it was Lungu, but once again, brilliant ball there. I think Maswangani played it through to him, and that is experience. Your first touch will set you up, especially that is awareness of where he is in the box. You could see he just knew that I'm on there. If I turn there, I'm still in range, and what a brilliant finish at the near post.
No, beautiful finish indeed. And yeah, the second goal, set piece. I think again, one needs to credit players like Siema would not only just go in the box to go and add numbers, but he's there to compete. He gets a good header. It puts Pirates in the lead, 2-0 up, and Pirates at this point, I think they had the game in control.
Had the game in such beautiful control, moving off from Tito's chance. Then you go to that opener by Lungu. 4 minutes later, you have Lebone Siema, and then to finish it off, cherry on top, you have Msendami, who comes off the bench and also gets the third goal.
And here we see the press from Pirates forcing Chippa United into the mistake here. You could see they're just cutting off the passing lines, put him into the corner, but brilliant work here by Msendami. He slowed down. He assessed the situation. Do I go far post? Do I go near post? But that crucial element of just slowing down before you strike, making an idea, executed to perfection.
And this also puts Orlando Pirates in such a wonderful position. But for Chippa United, you look at them and you say your first game was a stalemate against a Golden Arrows, and then you also then go off to a shared the spoils with Richards Bay. And today, when you look at their account against Orlando Pirates, the kind of numbers that they've put forward, and what Brandon Truter had said at the end, it might just be a point where, as Chippa United, I mean, so far 3 games in the season, only 1 goal, and then you finally have your loss. You really need to start focusing on making sure you get those 5 games right.
So it was expected that Orlando Pirates were going to dominate in terms of ball possession.
Yes.
And hence, I think after the build-up, we did say a draw for Chippa United is a good result because they're a bit blunt in front of goal, though they've defended well in their 2 previous games. So they come into this game with that, saying defensively they're well organized. But I think the mistake that they made at the back, you look at the 3rd goal that they concede. Boy, instead of playing it simple to the goalkeeper, it becomes casual. He loses from a press. There's no cover. It's a one-on-one situation with the goalkeeper. So hence Coach Truter saying, some of the goals are self-inflicted. You know, those are the mistakes that they made at the back. Instead of playing safe, then they take the risk, and that's how they lost possession.
When it also comes to Chippa United, I think we spoke about it in the beginning of the game to say that unfortunate for Chippa, last season as well, the goals returns weren't that great. Today, they really only had 1 chance from Goodman Musila there in the first half. So as the season does continue, you've played 3 games so far. You've got a good 27 still to go. How do you then sort out those kind of frailties as the season continues?
Yeah, very difficult, conceding 44 goals last season, and they're off to a similar start, which doesn't bode well. But even for Truter, I think this is the 10th time he's come up against Orlando Pirates. 6 losses, 3 draws, 1 win. So for club and coach, not the best, and they're hoping to get something somewhere. I think the first 2 games, you got a point, you never lost. You can take it from there and then possibly move forward. But it's back to the drawing board for Chippa United, and they need to be a bit more attack-minded and need to concede less goals, especially defensively.
Yeah, no. And was where they can save the situation by playing it safe, clearing your lines. Can't afford to be that casual, and you are the last line of defense. And then when you lose possession, you concede in the manner that Chippa conceded.